same Pro 2300 that was here. The All-American later. Excellent tobacco series, the high-end Dent 5 series. You'll have a
Check it out. I got a new chair. It's pretty bitchin', huh? Alrighty. I'm about that tall, right? Okay. Alright, I couldn't decide if I was going to do this video or not, but I'm going to. I decided I will. And it's the third video in a row, Mr. Yellow Shirt Guy. It makes me so bright and cheery. Yeah, I'm going a little nuts, a little fidgety. Quit smoking last Saturday, almost about now a week ago. Actually, the last cigarette I had on Saturday was the one I had before I went to bed when I decided, fuck this, I quit. I'm not going to do this to myself anymore. And what made me decide that was reading a book by a guy named Carr called How to Quit Smoking the Easy Way. How to Quit Smoking the Easy Way. And I was thinking, yeah, there's an easy way. I know there's an easy way because I've quit like 12 times. And it's never easy. It's a bunch of crap. But I can't recall the individual who turned me on to it, but he made a comment on one of my videos. And a lot of people made some shitty comments, you know, fucking cancer bag or this or that. Pardon my French, but you know, there's at least one in every person that on one of my videos would make some stupid ass comment about smoking and drinking and killing myself. But you know, to each their own. I didn't really take them very seriously. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about this book because it was actually an eye-opener. It's not like one of those how to help yourself kind of books. I thought it was going to be a bunch of bullshit, and being the cheap bastard that I am, I wasn't about to go out and buy it. The first thing I did was look around on the internet for it and found a PDF file that was the book, and I think it was 111 pages. And I sat down about 11 o'clock on Saturday, and the book, I read it literally word for word. Some chapters I read a couple of times. I was finished with the book by 4 o'clock, and kind of opened my eyes. Basically, the book's about the understanding of two different things. First of all, the smoking itself is basically a chain of events. The reason why you're addicted to cigarettes is basically it's a nicotine addiction, right? And the only way that you make yourself feel like you're that smoking relaxes you or helps you think or whatever, only because you're dealing with a withdrawal factor. So once you start smoking, you build up a tolerance for nicotine in your body. When you start to crave nicotine, you have a cigarette. It makes the craving go away. He, in the book, the author, kind of uses an analogy of smacking your face against a wall only to stop to make it feel better. So smacking your face against the wall would be smoking, and jonesing for nicotine, actually the jonesing of the nicotine part, basically you stop smacking your face against the wall, you have a cigarette, and then you start smacking your face against the wall again, only to have to smoke a cigarette to keep yourself from smacking your face against the wall. Basically, it's an evil chain. You start smoking, you become addicted to nicotine, and the only way you can make yourself feel relaxed or any better is to keep smoking. It's like a crack addict or any other kind of drug addict. It's an addiction. There's that, and then there's the brainwashing part of it. And this is really the part that got me into it, because I don't like being fucked with, lied to, or otherwise led to believe something. You know, eventually everybody wakes up, you know what I mean? And this book really woke me up to the fact that it wasn't necessarily the problem I had with being addicted to nicotine. I was okay with that. It was the part that I hadn't really understood, which was the fact that I keep smoking because I've been led to believe that it makes me feel better. It goes good with alcohol, goes well with alcohol, I should say. It takes stress out of my life. It makes me feel more relaxed, or it makes me more confident, or it makes me concentrate better, or this, or it does that, or it does that. And basically, the only thing that enforces all that crap, that's all bullshit, is you know, all the advertising and all the media campaigns that surround it. The one enforcer of that is the nicotine addiction itself, and the way your brain, your subconscious, will actually screw you into believing anything so that your craving will go away. In other words, to get you to have another cigarette. So, I don't know, the book's only 100 pages. It really goes into depth on a lot of these different topics. I would suggest anybody, whether you want to smoke or not, and you are a smoker and you may be interested or not even interested in quitting, read the book anyway. It took me, you know, 4 hours to read the book, and I read it, most of the book, twice. It's not a real heavy read at all, and actually there's some parts that are pretty damn funny. So I'd urge anybody who's a smoker to read it and consider quitting. I'm not going to, you know, I was a smoker for 25 years and I'm just sick of it. It's expensive, it's dirty, and, you know, I'm glad to be rid of it. I'm still going through withdrawals, whatever, but whatever, they'll go away in a couple weeks. I'm not really worried about that. But anyway, thought I'd share my story. Anybody who's interested, go check it out. Go research on the internet. When I went and found the book, I looked up the easy way to quit smoking.pdf. Just search for that, the .pdf, and there's a couple of different sites that will download for you the PDF version of the book. That's stolen, of course. You know, I'm not giving it away. I'm just saying go find resources for it. They're out there. You know, the one book that I downloaded, it was OCR'd, scanned, and it was, part of the problem with it was a lot of the times the letter I was either the number 1 or the number 7, or the number 1 in the book was either a 7 or an I. And there were some other weird little object character recognition problems with it, but anyway, go do it. Might as well read it, you know? What the hell? So, anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to smoke anymore, and you guys are going to hold me to that. Take it easy, YouTube.